Whoa! It's the feed. Wow, this is the weirdest framing. Apologies to the whole internet. Guys, welcome to the feedback. It's me, Case Blackwell. Guess what? Today's top story in horrible news. Fiona is sick today. So right now it's just me. It's just the lube guy. But Kendall, actually, well, maybe Kendall will stop by if I can convince her to. But Cassim should be stopping by a little bit. And then there's going to be so much banter. But for now, guess what, Twitch chat? It's just me and you. We can finally say all the stuff we've been meaning to say to each other. And also, I'll tell you about the news, but I can talk in this incredibly low voice. Also back there, though, so I'm not totally alone. Stephanie, how you doing?
Oh, hey, I'm doing all right.
Yeah?
Clickety-clacks.
Clicky-clacks.
That's all I do.
Honestly, more so than being alone, it just feels very weird being, like, just jammed in the corner of this frame. So I'm going to move slightly to the middle.
Yeah, scoot over, scoochy scooch.
I'm going to try not to unplug everything. Well, Cassim's joining later, but maybe for now. John Naw, saving the day.
Woo woo.
Should I just frame it just you up, or do you want?
If you don't mind, I guess for now. Who knows when Cassim will be here? Yeah, look at, I got a solo shot, guys. I made it. Guys, I made it.
Boom.
I know. Fiona is fine, I think. she hasn't texted me anything more alarming than she's just feeling a little sick. So, she should be good. She should be back on Monday. Guys, she'll be back on Monday. It's not a big deal. Yep, he's fine. Yepers, I agree. Guys, this is a news show. And because I've got no one to talk to, I have to talk directly to the news. Stephanie, what's your favorite story? Let's start with your favorite story of the day.
Oh my gosh, my favorite story, honestly, it's the first. It's the top.
It's number one?
It's number one. It is
Okay.
number one. Dish of brain cells figured out how to play ping pong.
Guys, great news. A dish of brain cells figured out how to play ping pong in just 5 minutes. So,
That's faster than me.
just pong. Sorry. If a dish of brain cells figured out how to play ping pong, then we're in trouble. Those are some smart brain cells in a dish with hands, apparently.
Yeah.
Just pong.
Just pong.
Let's figure out how it happened. How many brain cells does it take to play a video game? Well, that's a jokey start, and we're going to move on. With their slow-moving, one-sided strategy for digital table tennis, won't see them winning any esport championships in the near future. It does reflect the potential in fusing living tissue with silicon technology. So this is some kind of synthetic biological artificial intelligence, which is a fun thing to say. This is the first synthetic biological intelligence experiment that shows neurons can adjust their activity pattern to perform a specific task, and when provided with feedback, can learn to perform that task better. What? So they basically put a bunch of brain cells in a dish, but also program the neurons to do something? Does that even count as programming? Let's ask Brett Keegan, a neuroscientist. Brett Kagan. We have shown we can interact with living biological neurons in such a way that compels them to modify their activity, leading to something that resembles intelligence. Okay, well, he just answered my question for me. Although I still don't really get how they hooked it up, so let's keep reading. For a game of Pong, microelectrodes on either side of the dish indicated whether the ball was to the left or right of the paddle, while the frequency of signals relayed the ball's distance. Oh, guys, it's getting too smart for me.
I mean, there apparently is a video that we could check out.
Let's have it explained visually for me, the smartest guy. Yeah, these visuals will make me smarter. Go for it.
Oh,
Is there audio? There
Is
might
this-
not be. Oh, this is just the
shut
neuron.
up! No,
Guys,
Well-
is this super zoomed in?
it's just showing it playing Pong,
Yeah, but how come we can't see the other paddle?
right? Where's the other?
Oh, it's playing like wall ball, guys. I mean, if it's playing against itself, is it even that smart?
The Forrest Gump style.
Yeah, it's Forrest. A dish of brain cells is the new Forrest Gump. Wow, I would watch that movie though if the next Forrest Gump was just a dish of brain cells. It still falls in love with Jenny. It still becomes president. It still goes to the Vietnam War. Just a guy carrying around his dish of brain cells.
Pour some Dr. Pep in it.
Well, welcome to the future. It's also the past with the oldest game, but now it's a dish of brain cells playing it. And someday it'll worm its way all the way up to, I don't know, Tekken 3.
Hey.
Let's move on to my favorite story. Actually, it's not. It's just the next story. Man dubbed Edward Scissorhands cuts trees during middle of night in Fort Worth neighborhood. Wait, this is an actual headline. Guys, take out Edward Scissorhands from this, and the headline is literally "Man cuts trees during the middle of the night in Fort Worth neighborhood." I mean, I'm assuming he's going to be dressed like Edward Scissorhands. Is there a video?
Yes.
Okay, let's just start with the video.
Okay.
Let's go in on the video.
Series. Sneaking around late at night, trimming trees without permission in a North Texas neighborhood. Now, some
Without
Fort Worth
permission.
homeowners not only baffled, but they are upset with a man that they're calling Edward Scissorhands. Our Aaron Jones explaining.
Uh-oh.
Explain it.
Can you get that side, please?
Okay, this guy's...
Falconbush discovered this pile of tree branches in his front yard last weekend.
I've talked to my wife Emily. I was like,
This is Edward
"Hey, we had a
Scissorhands?"
storm last night, and
Oh,
she
no.
was like, "Oh no, that's Edward Scissorhands."
Oh,
Complaining
okay.
So I
about
was
it.
like, "What?"
People, the neighborhood was talking about him. It seems like he was just hitting certain streets.
Several of their neighbors seeing this man on their home surveillance videos, normally out around 3 a.m.
Oh, this is amazing.
Trimming the tree and admiring his work and kind of stepping back. We really just want him to stop doing this.
They say now these incidents are becoming more frequent. Overnight, about a dozen trees targeted on 3 different streets. You can see the cuts.
So sometimes he'll
You
take a
can
little
see
bit,
the cuts.
But then in other people's trees, they'll take massive, gaps because we're all liable for those trees per our HOA. So something happens to the tree, everybody's paying hundreds of dollars per tree to replace them. So, I think that's
Look
part
at
of
the guy
it. And then
on the
another
left.
part of it is it's someone else's
so
property. But we also
grumpy.
don't want anybody to get hurt either.
They say there's been multiple
How
police
long-
reports
okay, they're almost
filed.
And there are some investigators working on it, from what we understand.
Now they're hoping someone recognizes
He's wearing reflective
In Fort
gear.
Worth, Aaron Jones, CBS.
It's not like he's
11
trying to
News.
hide. It looks like he's literally wearing reflectors.
Well, there's Edward Scissorhands.
That is what Edward Scissorhands would be in real life. If you discovered like a guy in an attic, it would just be like a weird Fort Worth, Texas guy smoking cigarettes. And Winona Ryder would not fall in love with him. She would just run away. Also, the first couple that's complaining about that kind of looks like an actual Edward Scissorhands neighbor, because they were all wearing like those hyper colorful things. They should do more gritty realism, like remakes of things, but actual realism. So it's not like gritty and dark. It's just kind of like stupid and sad. Like a guy just smoking, wandering around Fort Worth, cutting trees at night is the gritty remake of Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, all right. Look,
Stephanie doesn't agree.
I don't know any better. I was just reading the comments because some people are like, this is like the definition of first world problems from Revere Wolf. Or have you seen Andrew Callahan's? Oh no, that's something totally different. Never mind. All right, continue. Sorry.
I feel like it's the definition of Fort Worth problems.
Fort Worth problems.
Case looks like he's heading to an adult video store after. Oh, that's a good point. I'm still wearing my coat. Well, it's too late now.
You're committing.
Want to buy what's in here. These things have the deepest pockets too. Like, look at how freaking huge the pocket is. I could fit so much adult video in this pocket.
I was gonna say a bunch of squirrels, but yeah, that too.
I keep squirrels and porns in here. Oh my God, it's Cassim G! Yeah. Now I can take this off. Now I can get serious. Oh, yeah.
Ready, reporting for feedback, sir.
Thank you. Hey, everybody, it's Cassim G.
Hey, guys, good morning, man. I can't believe I made it today.
He had to race as soon as he got the call.
I got the call. You know, everyone knows I don't really live super close.
No.
But I drive a fast car.
You ever
Don't
seen...
I, Johnny? Johnny donning the Bigfoot hoodie that he stole from me years ago. So it's more his now than it is
John,
mine.
can you come out here so we can see this hoodie? This is pretty great.
We got this hoodie on our expedition up north, searching for the big man himself. Yeah.
Boom.
I see that hoodie, I go, that's John Na's hoodie. You know, it's not mine anymore. It looks, you've made it yours.
It was already marked with his scent, pre-purchased.
Yeah, we got a big day together, so.
Yeah.
Oof.
Can we spoil it at all?
I don't know.
Should we not?
What if it just turns out bad?
Yeah, that's good. We just can't use it.
Yeah. And then people will be like, what happened to that thing? But
He's
we
going to do
can.
a thing.
We can tease Andor Candor.
Yeah, the best show on the network.
The best used to be until I got on it. That's coming up right after this. A great episode. Are you watching?
I watched the first 3 and I have fallen off, but I was planning to catch up with all of them.
Can I ask you about it?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I didn't love the first episode.
Sure.
But then I've started to feel more compelled by the end of the 3rd episode when they invade that colony to try to get Cassian.
Yeah.
Then I started to be like, okay, now I'm starting to feel it.
Yeah. And it's, I don't know. I'm having strong feelings.
That's what I've heard. Because I've heard a lot of people say like, but I've heard that you love it from the show.
I just, on my side.
Yeah.
On this side of the fence, I don't hear so many as. I'm hearing, this is a masterpiece.
Oh, okay.
I'm hearing, this is cinema. This is what Star Wars always should have been.
Whoa.
Yeah, those are the things I'm hearing. And it's me in a room by myself saying these things.
Oh, so your side of the fence is
bouncing off
you.
the wall, and I'm hearing them come right back. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, because on my side of the room, it's like 1 or 2 people who have told me I don't like it that much, and I haven't heard any. I haven't asked.
Okay.
Or looked
All right.
online.
Okay. Fair. Well, I really do enjoy it, and I hope you guys stick around. But since you're not on that show, I wanted to get your thoughts about it.
Chat says, according to Jared Pavao, it was good.
It's a great show.
Andor is the best Star Wars content Disney has done since they took over.
Thank you.
Wow.
Okay. These are the type of people that I.
But Livin'
Like
Sleazy,
hang with.
Livin' Sleazy, who's a regular, says still waiting for Jimmy Smits to show up.
That's got to be one of the funniest comments I've ever heard. Waiting for Jimmy Smits. Imagine just being like, yep, episode 6, no Jimmy Smits.
Gonna have to
C+.
gonna have to not watch again.
Yeah.
Well, it is bleep bloop time.
Just in time for a commercial
Just
break,
in
guys.
time.
Right when I get here, dude. All right, cool.
Jack can watch me eat the other half of this.
We got a rogue Kevin Pereira calling. Find out after the break. See if he still stays on the line.
Ooh, maybe we can get him to stay on.
Ooh.
All right, we're on break. Mics are hot. And we
Kevin,
got
you're on. I
breaking
want to tell you that you're on the show, but it is on commercial break. However, we do this thing now where the mics are hot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. You guys are changing it up.
That's right.
If you went to the cream team right now and just for half a second
Uh-huh.
saw my screen,
Okay.
it might make for an interesting discussion.
Okay, everyone, Alt-Tab, open up the cream.team Discord. Let me see. Hang on.
I don't think I'm on the Cream Team Discord, or I would open it up.
Oh, jeez, I'm all... Okay.
Isn't that just a 3-person Discord?
Okay, what am I looking at here? The live feed? What the hell is this? Wait, okay, so that's a photo from my Instagram that you've somehow taken and you've put different You've changed my face in a way that I gotta say is aesthetically pleasing. A very toothy, yeah, very. Yeah.
And then we told it, hey, let's get a man with a weird haircut and glasses smiling at the camera, and this is what it.
Yeah. What a nice smile. And that's a.
I need a job.
I know, Kevin. I text Kevin every day, get a job, because he is so bored. You need to check in with your girl Fee, because she called out sick today, and she hasn't responded to a text. So, in my world, when you call out sick to work, you have to be lying face down in a ditch somewhere on the side of a road.
That's the kind of work ethic, Cass.
That's right. But but it could also be heartbreak. That's right. That's right. And I like to shame my coworkers for when they are feeling ill. But that's kind of our morning right now. So I rushed here, and yeah, you guys in the chat, don't leave this show. But if you want to open up Alt-Tab, the Cream.Team Discord, you're going to see Kevin bored out of his mind, sort of photoshopping different hairstyles on a picture of me. So thanks, Kevin.
I love you, buddy.
I love you, and I will probably text you in a little bit after all the shows that we have to do.
I'm going to mail you something, Kevin. I'm just going to mail you stuff.
Tell Chase Blingwell that I think he's doing a great job. Keep it up.
Oh, dude, he got your first name right.
Oh, my God. Thank you for getting my first and last name right.
That's really cool.
You're welcome, Chase.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, he called you Chase at the end.
He didn't even notice zilch in time.
Wow. Yeah.
So we got some breaking news, and it's time to go back.
Oh, great.
Also, I just realized I had your headphones the whole time. Sorry about that.
All right, going back in 3, 2, 1.
Breaking news. What could it be, Stephanie?
Robbie Coltrane, who is famously known as Hagrid in the Harry Potter collection, has passed away.
Oh.
Oh, wow. They didn't really need to do a lot of makeup for him. I have never seen him. I've never seen him. Wow. That's, God, rest in peace. 72.
Sorry, well, the first reaction, but the second reaction was rest in peace.
Rest in peace. But also, this guy, would they add a couple patches of hair to him?
Yeah.
Yes. Listen, I know you're. I just feel like
I think I gotta get ahead
of this.
Chad, if you would indulge me, I feel like I got to get ahead of this and sort of issue a formal apology. Recently on the feedback on this show, I made some comments about Robert Coltrane and his sort of uncanny resemblance to the character Hagrid he plays in the, what movies? Lord of the Rings?
Harry Potter?
Harry Potter. And I felt like that shouldn't have been the first thing that came out of my mouth.
It's really instantaneous.
It came out, yeah, and I probably should have had a nicer sort of thing to say about a person who has just recently passed away, a beloved actor, a very talented actor. Unfortunately, the thing that did come out of my mouth was an unflattering statement about how he looks so similar to Hagrid.
Yeah.
And I just want to let you guys know that I've taken time to reflect. I've grown as a person. And I don't think you'll be seeing that sort of thing happen again with me. And I hope you guys can appreciate and respect the apology that I just made.
I know for one, I do. And I think
you.
it's really brave that you...
Yeah.
That you're just so on top of how you feel and able to sort of read the tea leaves and know when you need to make an apology. That takes a lot of bravery. So.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm glad we were able to sort of like, I know this guy's dead now, but like now the chat knows that I'm capable of like owning up to mistakes and that I'm so brave.
Yeah.
And that's a quality I really want people to see.
You foster a lot of bravery around here.
You
foster a lot of bravery.
I foster bravery like Beth fosters kittens.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, a lot and all the time.
Yeah, really overwhelming.
An overwhelming.
If you ever seen that movie where the dad from Back to the Future. What's his name? Christopher.
Oh, Crispin Glover.
Crispin Glover.
Yeah, it should be Christopher.
Yeah.
Let's just. This name's. It should be Christopher. It's Crispin.
Crispin Glover.
It's like an adjective that you would use on the outside of a Tupperware package, or just But yeah, please go.
Anyway, ever seen Crispin Glover and Willard?
Is that the rat movie?
Yeah, I think that's Beth, but with cats. I'm just wondering, hoping if you talk enough shit that she'll just come screaming out of the distance.
I know. I can hear her sort of like rambling. I got to spend the whole day with Beth. I think we're going to have a good time. Hopefully, I'll have to issue an apology. Maybe we'll have to get ahead of this if she gets here.
If she does, I'll try to get it, because I'm the one who said that she's like Willard, but with cats, I guess. So.
We do have that image from the Creamy Discord.
Hey, this is what Kevin's currently doing.
Guys, Kevin wakes up, he works out, he has a little bit of breakfast, and then he gets right to slandering me and like manipulating images of me.
Can we zoom in on this? I know we've had to paste this into a Google Doc. I know we only have the highest tech resources here, and we've pasted this image off of a Discord into a Google Doc.
Yeah. What a cool shot of me. I've got my sunglasses hanging on my neckline.
What exactly is he trying to show off here?
I don't think he's trying to show. I think he's trying to show the capability of the software. Kevin's a big software head.
I know Kevin, yeah. So he didn't have to.
And he knows you as Chase.
As Chase
Blinkwell.
Yeah. We worked together for a full year, so we're really close.
It's 12 full months.
Yeah, 12 full months. And hopefully, maybe he'll, fingers crossed, work with me in the future. Which is why I wouldn't say something like, what is he doing with his time? What is this? Why would he call you about this?
Right.
I wouldn't say that.
No, and I would love to say that this is the first time this has happened. This is almost a daily thing.
Yeah.
Kevin's been playing around with deep fakes, and not on like a basic Snapchat filter level.
The deep fakes are impressive.
Well, yeah, a lot of this stuff is impressive, and what I would think would require some sort of like degree from DeVry or some sort of institute.
Yeah, and I could see Kevin having the acumen to get that kind of degree.
He does. He became like a pilot like over a 2-week break.
This is why you shouldn't go to college.
He needs a job.
Yes.
Is he texting me? No, that's just my doorbell. Well, look, apologies to all you out there. Rest in peace, Robert Plant from Red Zeppelin. Who passed away again?
Robbie Coltrane.
Robbie Coltrane. Oh, man. I am 0 for 2 on deaths on the feedback. You guys will remember.
We had a bit of an explosive reaction to the Queen.
The Queen passing away and Jake high-fiving me from across the room.
Yeah.
But if I can go back to that, there was recently an article about how Egypt wants the Rosetta Stone back.
Yeah.
And one of the first things I said when I came over after that news broke was like, let's get our artifacts back to Egypt. And I'm not the only one that feels that way.
It turns out the UK didn't always do great stuff.
No.
In the past or now?
No, you would think that Andor is actually like a direct sort of metaphor for colonialism that happened back in the day. And you think they owned and operated 80% of the world at one point?
Yeah. I mean, that's a read you could have on Andor, but, we're true gamers and we don't get into politics.
Don't get it. No, I don't get it.
Like, to us, that's just a thing we've heard.
Pew, pew. Just blasters and monsters.
Yeah. And fun accents, honestly.
Oh, Eli.
Yeah.
Oh, kissing Andor.
Yeah. I've got to get... no, he's South African. I've got to get to the plane.
Oh, I've got to get to the plane.
My planet is being taken over.
Even though he's a Latin actor.
Mm-hmm. Well, Robbie Coltrane, R.I.P., also 72. That means he was in his 50s in Harry Potter? Nearing 60?
Yeah, and there's a photo here that you're looking at him holding up what looks like some sort of Medal of Honor.
Coltrane was made an OBE in the 2006 New Year's Honors List for his services to drama. I don't know what an OBE is.
I think it's like the guys that finger your girlfriend when she has something wrong with her.
Oh, yeah, those OBEs that girlfriends are always having to go see. A girlfriend doctor.
That's right.
It's OBE stands for Order of the British Empire.
Oh, wow. So he got almost knighted for being
obstetrician of the empire.
Well, obviously we've paid our respects, so we should move on.
Absolutely. And girls out there, if you're in the chat and you haven't visited the OBE in a while to get fingered for diseases, you guys.
Yeah. There is one less for you to see now.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they're hard to come by because they have to be chosen by the British government.
It's a process.
You've got a lifetime of service to earn the right to look at girlfriends' parts.
Yeah, and if you're a wife, you got to go to a different.
Yeah, wife.
They only do girlfriends.
Yeah, I
because
think
there's
they're-
a potential they can hook up.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
I think that's maybe through the Denmark royal line or something.
That's right. It's a Dutch thing.
Yeah, it's Dutch. Yeah.
Pastries and pussy. That's what they do. Yeah. What's next?
Yeah. What? Tomato soup.
Oh, they're telling me I got to get ahead of this. I don't know.
I don't know if there's a specific enough thing to apologize for there.
No, I was just telling you guys how medicine works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't apologize for facts.
Yeah, guys, this is fact. Just like vaccines are.
Yeah.
They can't get a.
Yeah.
I can't get ahead of something that's a fact.
Exactly. They don't care about our feelings, so they can't be apologized.
No, not at all. No. But
Yeah.
nice try, chat.
Yeah.
Almost they tried to cancel me.
You can't be canceled for facts.
Nope.
I love the LB Taco King's comment. The Dutch, famous for ovens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're
Again, is that offensive? No, because it's a fact.
yeah. Yes, absolutely. It can't be. The Dutch didn't do anything like the term Dutch oven when it came to farting and trapping a loved one underneath the sheets. Did that come? Did we say it was called the Dutch oven because the Dutch are so famous for their ovens?
Dutch oven.
And a Dutch oven is one that you bury.
Yeah, like how you cook it, you like dig a hole in the ground and you put it.
Oh, see, I just thought that was the Hawaiians,
Maybe that too.
like the Tahitians, Polynesians.
Sure. Do you want me to read this Google definition of a Dutch oven?
Please, yeah, let's hear it.
The origins of the Dutch oven come from the Netherlands, as you might expect. During the 17th century, at the time, the most valued cookware was being made of expensive materials such as copper and brass. Oh, okay. They're giving me the ... treatment.
Oh, how dare they?
While we refer to them as Dutch ovens or casserole dishes in America, they're very... Okay, whatever. Origins of the Dutch oven, what I just said. They're made of big, expensive materials such as copper and brass, and the Dutch were some of the finest craftsmen of the day, supplying much of the world's finest cookware. This is another one of those articles where they're trying to meet a word count, and it's just...
Yeah, or they're trying to sell us like there's going to be an affiliate link to a casserole dish at the bottom of this.
Apparently, there was a Dutch craftsman named Abraham Darby that revolutionized how they did ovens.
Art Darby?
Yeah, Art Darby.
Rest in peace,
Rest in
Art
peace.
Darby.
Yes, a classic OBE. The one for the wife because he's Dutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wife version of an OBE. No origin here on why it's related to farting, but I'm guessing it's just the idea that you buried a Dutch oven, so you're burying someone in your fart world.
Sure. That absolutely tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, facts.
So beep beep.
Already?
Oh, we didn't get to another story?
Every time we go to commercial, someone dies. Please, for the sake of humanity. Okay. I'll hang here then.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
All right, on break, mics are hot.
Uh-oh. Breaking news. A tree branch fell
Ah, fuck.
in my house on top
Oh,
of my...
no.
Let me see. I gotta figure this out. Now I gotta look at my doorbell cam to see if there's damage to my house. What? Oh boy. Oh, what is it?
Oh.
Per contract. Oh shit. Let's see.
Oh, we didn't. This is why I need Fiona here to keep me honest. Dude, my voice is like weirdly shot. I don't know why. All right, what other stories do we even have?
Van Gogh, Keegan Michael Key doing a Toad song, Meta
Doing a Toad song?
improvised a song as Toad in the Mario movie.
Oh. Let's talk about the tomato soup.
Let's talk about it. All right, cool.
Cass, thanks for doing this. Thanks for coming in on short notice.
Of course.
All right, we're going back in.
Oh, it trashed my fence.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, a tree fell on your fence.
Yeah.
No. That didn't happen that happened after you left?
Yeah.
It like just happened. Yeah.
Big old tree branch. The city refuses to like come and trim the trees because of the budget. And despite the overwhelming amount of money I spend in property taxes every year.
Well, this sounds like breaking news to me.
Yeah, so we're gonna go back in 3, 2, 1.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
My I have a tree that just broke a limb and completely landed on my fence in my front yard.
It mushed up his fence.
Yeah. I would show you pics, but then you would see what part of Beverly Hills I live
Yeah,
in.
can't
And
do
I wouldn't. What the hell's so funny, dude? Actually, what's so funny about that? People know I'm loaded, man. I'm freaking rich. I can live anywhere I want.
Look at this golden mug he has.
Yeah, this is actual gold.
Pure gold.
This is smelted.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Like, this is ice cold. It was hot 5 minutes ago.
Yep. Does not hold heat.
Does not hold heat at all.
Honestly, slowly is giving him stomach cancer.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
From the half-life of the
That's
radiation
how
in the cold.
that's how rich people pass away. Not
Absolutely.
like
You pick the time.
Danny Coltrane.
Yeah.
He probably died with sticks in his.
He died.
No.
He died in service of the. All right, you might have to get ahead of that.
I gotta get ahead of this.
Yeah.
I made a poor joke about how
I think it was that Danny Coltrane died with sticks.
Danny
in his
Coltrane died with sticks in his stomach, coming off of the joke about how I would be dying of gold poisoning from my solid gold cup.
Yeah.
Insinuating Danny Coltrane
8 sticks.
was poor and 8 sticks.
Yep.
But also there's like, in my head, Hagrid
Would he?
would eat sticks.
He's like a big giant.
He's just
Yeah, he's like
of the land.
of the forest.
Yeah, of the forest.
Yeah, forest creatures would eat sticks. Sure.
Yeah. Which movie is he in?
I think the two.
The two Harry Potters? The young one?
The young Potter.
Where he's
Potter.
young and hot or old and like mature?
I think maybe he was in Looper.
Looper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Word of the day is,
Well, anyway,
is stick poisoning. That would be 2 words.
the word of the day is, let's see if this is related to what we're talking about. Per contra, on the contrary, by way of contrast, as an offset. So per contra, just meaning contrary. So if you want to kind of sound like an asshole while you're being a contrarian,
Yeah.
be like, per contra, I think Andor is not that good.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm saying if you were being an asshole, not that I.
Yeah. I mean, this is such an assholey word.
Yeah. I challenge you to use that in a sentence and not come off like an asshole.
Right. It's a word that has 2 words in it.
Yeah.
There's a space.
Yeah.
Is it a statement or a word?
It sounds like a debate term, like, you know, what's the classic debate term, like hoc or what? Ad
hoc?
Ad hoc or
Sir Arthur always wished to borrow. Mr. Oldbuck, per contra, always wished to be repaid with regularity? What a terrible, terrible sentence to you. I need to Google every other word in this. And as per contra, you'll find...
I immediately started looking up debate terms to try to think of the one I'm thinking of, but it's like hoc something, add in, whatever. Guys, don't bother debating. It's just not worth it. That's my debate.
I'm sorry, I'm dealing with a natural disaster right now. Who do you do? This is the thing. I have trees that line the street. They're not my trees, but they are along the side of my property.
These are the state's trees.
These are California's trees, and they grow so big, but they're not like, there's no power lines that they're like creeping around or near, and so the city goes, "Oop, unless it's a problem, we can't. But this is the since I've lived there, the second time a branch has fallen. The last time it fell on some poor Mexican's car.
Oh,
not like not financially, just like as a poor guy.
unfortunate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
John.
Like
John,
per contra to what
he
you might be
was
thinking.
he was a neighbor of mine.
Yeah.
He was a Mexican.
If you took it the other way, then maybe you need to do some soul searching. 'Cause
Absolutely.
He was referring to his
I was being
spiritual
descriptive.
state.
Comedy is about specificity.
Yeah.
And when I'm telling you that he was a Mexican, it was just like for you to color in
Well, maybe he's a proud Mexican, and he'd be offended if you didn't
absolutely
describe him that way.
yes.
Well, hello, front page.
Well, this is the kind of content that Twitch, I think, likes.
Welcome to everyone watching. White, Mexican, black, Indonesian,
Sure.
Egyptian Jordanians. Where are you from, Steph?
New York,
New York Cityans.
but also Korean. Yeah.
Koreans, thank
Oh.
you. Koreans, thank you. We're
So
all
you're
waiting
asking
for
where you're from.
like where are you from?
Where's your blood?
Like if I ask John, if I go, John, where are you from? He says San Diego. But then when I go, where are you from?
Oh, you like my parents?
But he goes, yeah, but like my parents. And they're from
Seoul, Korea.
Seoul, Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Confusingly, I do the same thing.
Oh yeah?
I go Virginia, then I go Korea.
See, that's a surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would be like, where are you from? You would probably say what, like Germany?
Irish and English is the non-Korean answer.
So this news about Robert Plant really hit you hard.
It hit me. It hit me. And
I'm so sorry, dude.
now I get how I made all of the proud citizens of the United Kingdom feel when I had such a flippant reaction to the Queen's death.
Yeah.
And now that I get how that feels,
How's that been for you, like, since she's passed away?
I keep getting stronger
Wow.
every day.
She almost like the power was
I
released.
think she released power, and I'm absorbing it.
Oh, good for you. But only people from that part of the world.
Yeah, only Irish and English people get.
Sorry, John and Stephanie.
Oh, it's okay.
That-
I got
that-
Irish somewhere in my.
You got Irish in there?
I've
Okay.
got Irish in my blood.
Unless the release of power comes out in waves, and so if it does hit Korea, it could be like next year or something.
A huge wave could hit.
A huge wave. Make sure your family in Korea is sort of anticipating a giant wave of the released energy, sort of like a black hole,
Yeah.
a supernova
Yeah, exactly.
of energy. That's so fun. And hey, what's up, front page?
Yeah, you guys want to hear some news? That's what this show is. Technically, this show isn't about discussing race abstractly,
No.
or
No, we would never do that.
just kind of continuing to insult the long dead queen. Well, not that long, although who knows. Did you know a Van Gogh masterpiece was vandalized with tomato soup? Gasm? You hear about
What? Have you seen this?
you
Have you
seen-
heard of this?
What's Chef Boyardee is the new curator of the Louvre?
Yeah, we have footage.
I hate this guy's painting.
I'm gonna give him the tomato sauce.
Oh, let me get a pasta sauce.
Guys, there's a video. Van Gogh masterpiece was vandalized with tomato soup in the name of environmental activism. What did Van Gogh ever do to the
Well,
environment?
hold
guys?
on a second. Now we're going to have to connect the dots, and this is exactly what the perpetrator wants us to do.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Let's watch this, dude.
See these.
I'm pissed.
Let's see these two likable
Can we
people.
get rid of
just-
TMZ, please?
Oh my god.
Oh, they got to also take their photos. Are they going to pull their tits out?
Oh,
okay.
They have like glue and they glue their hands to the floor or something.
These are the type of women that would go topless in a sort of protest.
Interesting.
What are they
Again-
doing now? What's going on here?
Yeah, they're putting like super glue on their hands.
I'm sorry, they're not prepping for going topless, Cass.
Damn.
There's not an instant where they were thinking of doing that.
No, but when I saw, I see a short haircut, I see a cause, and I go, oh, here comes some titties. That's kind of what I've been trained to think, dude. Dyed hair job.
Yeah.
A cause. I go, oh, they're going to take their titties out.
And he's got to mentally prepare for that. It's a safety thing.
And then they swerved at the end and said, put tomato soup on a Van Gogh.
Yeah, and that's why this is such a powerful statement, because they're defying expectations, Cass.
Tomato soup is acidic. If we're going to get into the science of this, I actually know quite a bit about this.
Okay, great.
I actually know quite a bit about this because I watch a
How
Netflix
fortunate we
show.
happen to have you on today.
Yeah. My parents were paintings, so
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
When he asked Cass where he's from twice, the second time he goes, paintings.
Yeah. The museum.
Yeah, the museum.
Tomato soup is very acidic. Tomatoes in general, one of the most acidic fruits.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't get no one talks about the acidity in a tomato.
No, nobody.
Tom Brady's caught on to this. That's why he doesn't eat tomatoes.
Oh.
He's completely tomato free because the acid does something and makes him want to kiss his sons in a special way.
He keeps the pH level of his stomach at the level of milk.
That's right, which is completely neutral.
Totally neutral.
And what could potentially happen here, if depending on how soon we triage this painting, is that the paint's gonna strip.
Yeah.
The colors are gonna fade.
Yeah.
And then there'll be a smell.
Sure.
Also, which
Yeah.
is not something you usually have to deal with a Van Gogh.
If you've ever been hit by a skunk, you're probably familiar with the lingering smell of the skunk and the tomatoes.
Absolutely. Together, they neutralize
Yeah.
each other. So this, I am absolutely appalled, but I think this is the reaction that they are soliciting.
Yeah.
I am appalled. I am upset. I have a strong want and desire to see titty.
Uh-huh.
And
unfulfilled.
Completely unfulfilled.
Yeah, they're not going there at all.
So this is a major desecration of Van Gogh, a guy who, like, what did he ever do? What do I know? Yeah. Oh, the guy was depressed, suicidal, cut off his own ear, and made great art. What did he do to you?
I think they're thinking like, oh, some of those flowers look like they're wilting a bit. He must have not cared about the environment.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that all they are upset that he didn't water his flowers 150 years ago.
What's great about what they did, though, is that now everyone is thinking about the environment.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm about to buy a Tesla.
Yeah, absolutely. And
because of
they're great.
this.
And Teslas do zero damage to the environment at all. No negatives anywhere.
Absolutely not. Good job. We did it. You saved the environment.
Oh, good news.
Uh-oh.
Good news.
More good news.
The $85 million piece was not damaged.
Yeah, it had a protective glaze over it. I did read that.
Oh, really?
I could have led with that sooner, that it was fine.
This... Well, then we wouldn't have got all the outrage.
Yeah, exactly.
We need the outrage.
Yeah.
This is actually a great point because when I go to these museums, I went to the Museum of Modern Art, and you are this far away from Picasso's, from Liechtenstein's, you know.
Oh, I love a good Liechtenstein.
And it's like, what if I were to just lose it right now?
Yeah.
Completely just like tear into this thing, take my shirt off, show my titties, and like, what's to stop me? I'm glad that there's a glaze. I'm glad that there's measures.
Yeah, they thought of it.
Against these women. So good to know. And thank God, $85 million. $85 million.
Protected.
Woo.
And only a $2 can of soup.
Yeah, geez. Oh, is it the poor versus the rich?
Yeah.
Is it a statement against poverty now?
I think so.
That's a better statement.
Yeah. Or it's an ad for tomato soup.
Campbell's.
Yeah.
Wow, that'd be nice. Campbell's.
Museums need to start getting defenses against toplessness.
That's absolutely correct.
As soon as someone goes topless, they turn on the sprinklers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the sprinklers go first.
Everyone's
got the wet shirt. I say, I got to take this off.
Yeah.
Yeah. My
and if you're thinking Cass was talking only about women, now you know he was also talking about maybe creepy old guys doing that too, based on that voice.
Creepy old guys.
I gotta get
Oh, take a look at my titties. I was in the war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love going to the museum. It's free.
It's free. It's a great form of entertainment. And also, I was getting my titties.
I gotta
Bleep,
serve
bloop.
my Ooh, we gotta go to
Bleep,
break?
bloop. Yeah.
I think she
it's
said
break.
bleed blood.
Blue blood.
Blue blood?
Make sure you bleed blood.
All right. We're going to a break. Maybe we can throw Bussy in this break once.
Maybe.
Yeah. And I got to figure out what's going on. My house is under siege
Yeah.
by the what else? The environment.
Yeah. Take care of yourself, Cass.
Unbelievable.
and
true.
we're on break.
There he is. Look at him go.
Mics are hot.
The hottest mics. Ooh, we might not be able to loop him too much for legal reasons. Yeah, this little inside scoop chat. We can only show Bussy a little bit because he is technically a copyrighted character by the Madrid Transit Authority or the Spanish Transit Authority.
Got to cover our butt.
But aren't we the ones really bringing pussy to the forefront of culture? I would argue that we are, and that we're doing Madrid a favor. Let's check in with Chad. Dude, I guess I am streaming right now, so I am a streamer, but I'd be the worst streamer. I always forget to check chat. Sorry, chat. Where's the grilled cheese, says Holograve. I don't really know what that's in reference to, but unfortunately. He cut his ear off, says Gadfly NYC. That's true. Picasso cut his ear off. Was that a Picasso? It was Van Gogh. Picasso cut his ear off, right? No, Van Gogh did? Guys, I'm taking over the fee roll today of not knowing things.
Is there anything that we want to put focus on?
Oh yeah, more stories.
Got 15 minutes left.
Meet the new Pokemon. Keegan-Michael Key. Does this improvised Toad song have a video attached to it that also features Mario? Because I would love to check back in with Mario's voice if that's the case.
No.
It doesn't? Okay, that's fine. Have there been any additional Mario clips released? Just gonna search the Mario movie on Twitter real quick. There's nothing. Do I care about this? Alaska snow crab season canceled.
What? Whoa.
Ooh, also, what's our bear cam doing?
Oh, let me go hunt it.
I fall asleep to Bigfoot encounters. People talking about their Bigfoot encounters.
Oh, nice.
And
you had a good point about Bigfoot the other day that blew my. Ooh, there are some live bears on the bear cam.
oh wow,
We should check in.
wow.
Which is it? Brooks Fall Brown Bears?
The live cam / brown bears, when I loaded it, it just had some bear action hot and ready for me.
Okay. Well,
So-
we're good to go back.
Okay.
So back in 3, 2, and
Cass, you weren't here for these other two Fat Bear Day cams that we checked in with. Last week was Fat Bear Week.
Wow.
There was, like all things, there was some cheating involved. Apparently, there was some scamming of the ballot box.
Did you say Fat Bear Day?
Fat Bear Week. It's a week where we determine the fattest bear. It was last week.
Oh, okay. So there's still like the sort of fat acceptance movement hasn't made its way to wildlife yet.
No, they are trying to body shame the bears for sure, I think, is part of it.
It's not okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they are also declaring, the fattest bear by votes.
Oh, okay. That's actually kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got a cam set up. You check out all the bears. You kind of watch them in their natural habitat and decide who's the chunkiest.
Okay, and then what happens when they pick it? A guy comes out there with an orange vest and like point blank
Shoots the bear?
destroys the skull.
oh my god!
I don't think that's what they do.
Or they need the skull to put on the wall.
I don't think they kill the bears at all, actually.
Oh.
I think it's more just like a fun.
Isn't the fattest bear is like, oh, that's the most meat for our village?
That does make sense.
Wouldn't that
If there was any logic to it, then yeah, I guess you would kill and eat the bear.
imagine going back 200 years, right? Finding a local indigenous people, a tribe,
Yeah.
explaining to them that 200 years from now, well, we have cameras. We'll have to explain what cameras are.
Yeah.
But when we find something that could potentially feed your whole tribe for 6 months,
Yeah.
we just vote for it, make fun of it,
Yeah.
and we don't do anything.
Yeah.
We just
We watch
find the
it from
fattest. Yeah, we do all the prep work involved. We find where the animal is. You know that thing that you guys do that you spend months doing, and some of you die doing?
Yeah.
Hunting? Well, we don't need to worry about hunting anymore. We just have these things that find it automatically. And then when we find one that could feed your village for 1 to 2 years,
Yeah.
we just go, look how fucking fat that thing
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Fun, right?
Your whole life will just be a weird joke to two guys in a Twitch cave.
That's right.
But anyway, we got Fat Bear Week.
Bear Week. Congrats. I'm happy we're here. It's still going?
They've got a live bear cam that I like to check in with. And it looks like there's a live bear right now. So, Steph, can we pull up the live bear cam? Check it out.
Oh
This is
my
live.
God.
Maybe it's, yeah.
Oh, do we need the audio? That's really cool. That's clearly a North American great bear. You can tell by the shape of the ass.
Yeah. It kind of looks like he's crapping out a little baby bear. But it's just behind.
Is there a baby bear back there?
There's a little baby bear back there.
Is there a baby bear back there?
Baby bear back there.
Oh, cute.
Is that 701 the winner of this year's Fat Bear Week? Hard to say. There's no identification on these bears, but it could be.
Gosh, and he has no idea that we're watching him from afar, jacking off in a shed.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
Voyeur.
Fully unaware of the voyeuristic tendencies of Cassim and I.
Because that's exactly what I'm doing, baby.
Yeah.
If I'm watching that at home, oh, that bear doesn't know I'm here.
That's so hot.
So hot.
Oh my God.
Slap myself with a dead salmon.
You just run a bath and stick a salmon in it.
Whoa. Congrats. Yeah, that's one hefty boy.
Yeah. I think we've covered maybe 3 news stories today.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I do agree.
What do you do with fee? Like 5?
No, I think we're ahead of where we're usually at.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
good.
I was
Yeah.
saying that as like,
Oh,
wow,
yeah.
we've covered so much news.
Good. That's why I'm here. I like to just get to it, man.
Yeah. We try to get down to we try to provide the facts that other news institutions won't.
We covered Jerry Plant, the guy who died from Lord of the Rings. We've covered the tomato soup incident and how that's really a statement about rich versus poor.
Yeah, and breasts, apparently.
And how the lack of titties is disturbing. Still is. We've covered bear, how hot bears are, how to identify them. That, again, was a North American great bear.
And that wasn't so much about news. That was just about relatability. Like, obviously, bears are hot.
The bears are so hot.
Yeah.
And anyone that's watching them on the bear cam is
Pleasing themselves.
Yeah.
Anyway,
A lot of news.
That's a ton of news for a day. Let's overachieve.
Let's go for it.
Let's talk about Alaska's snow crab season being canceled.
This is upsetting.
Why do you think they cancel Alaska's crab season? I don't know. Maybe the estimated disappearance of 1 billion crabs. Billion crabs
with a B?
With a B. How do you even know?
1 billion.
1 billion crabs.
Well, they got an air tag on all of them. All of a sudden,
they're upset about the disappearance of 1 billion air tags.
Oh my gosh. There so many tourist traps on piers are pissed right now. All the Bubba Gump shrimp in Santa Monica. Oh, those guys are running around. What do we...
They're like, we're going to have to drop the amount of crab to 3% crab in our imitation crab.
Crab right now per pound is about $30, 30 to $40.
It's like gas.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe $50.
Wow, $50 per pound of crab.
Find me how much a pound of crab is, because I guarantee you what we're going to see right now. Alaskan king crab, okay? Don't find me snow crab. What was the article about? Snow crab?
Article, which one? I don't have it up anymore, Stephanie. Can you scroll up?
You're looking at market prices here. I want you to go to Santa Monica Seafood Company.
Okay.
I want you to tell me, look at the menu. Tell me how much they're charging for a pound of crab, Alaskan king crab if they have it. The prices, let's mark the price, okay? Alaskan, and we are going to check back in next week, okay? And what I'm going to suggest happens is a 33% price increase.
I don't see Alaskan on here.
Okay, just pick out any of the the Golden King.
Should I go?
Yeah, pick a Golden King. Why is this crab's name Jonah?
I don't know.
Okay, here we
Is
go.
there a price on here? This is crazy.
It's one of these where you got to call for the price.
This is ridiculous.
Today is the 14th of October.
But the price on here would be related to market prices, so we could just check in with the market price, which is, by the way, at $20 a pound.
Okay, we're going to put 20?
Yeah.
We're going to put 20.
I can give you the exact.
That's going to be a $30. Once this story spreads like wildfire, and it will, it's only a matter of time before pure outrage. Crab, by the way, 10 times better than lobster. Do you understand?
Really?
10 times better. It's harder to get into, yes. Anyone that says I don't like crab because it's so hard to eat, you're soft.
Yeah.
Once you get into the crab and you grab the meat is so much better. Than
I
a
do
lobster.
agree with that. Lobster's a little like gamey to me.
It's a little gay too.
Yeah.
Yeah, lobster's a little gay. It's a little like it doesn't know traditionally like where sexually it lands.
Uh-huh.
And so lobster's like always like snip snip. I got bullied in school.
Cass, there's a chance.
Oh, do you think?
Maybe you might have to.
All right. Yeah, I guess I could.
Just
see
someone
how that-
could take it as maybe that you're saying that being a gay lobster would be a negative thing.
Okay.
And obviously, I know that's not what you mean.
No. Okay. I got to get ahead.
Yeah.
I need a member of the LGBTQ here with me.
Fee is sick today.
He is sick.
I
I don't want to out anyone.
We have John stand in?
John? John, have you ever seen a penis other than your own?
Yes.
Okay, this will do.
Okay.
As you guys know, recently on this episode, I made some comments about lobsters and potentially lobsters being gay, which might have seemed like a sort of a joke. Maybe I was making light of gay lobsters. Just want to let you know I am an ally. I've had a lot of time to sort of think and reflect back. I have he's not really a member of but he has seen.
You can just call him your gay friend if you want.
Do you mind, John?
I have a wife.
Yeah, so he does have a wife, but it's nothing. That really doesn't mean much these days.
It's modern. It's LA, baby.
And I just want to let you know that you approve of this apology and like you accept me back into the community.
Absolutely.
Okay, and so I just want to let you know I've grown, all that bullshit, and I don't think being a gay lobster is a bad thing.
Yeah, great.
Cool. Uncancelable.
I mean, I feel completely satisfied.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's not get into trans lobsters.
Yeah. Okay, let's just not.
No, let's.
Yeah, let's just not. You're taking off.
Yes, take off his hat.
I'm taking off. Was there anything else going on with those disappearing crabs, Stephanie? I didn't really look into this story carefully, believe it or not.
Honestly, I think they're just trying to figure it out because for the last 2 years, there have been less and less and less crabs, those specific crabs. And I think like the number of them have dropped 90%.
Yeah, if you're worried that it's just a couple of the crabs, there's just so many crabs, 2 billion is not a big deal. Apparently that's 90% of their population.
That's the majority.
It's the majority.
1 billion crabs is almost all of them?
Yeah, there were only like 1.3 billion, and now they're down to...
We almost lost that's almost as much as Alex Jones had to pay out to the victims of Sandy Hook.
Where do you think these...
That's $1 a crab.
Were these crabs claiming they were like crisis actors and the mass shootings were a lie?
And you know how Alex Jones claimed the frogs were being turned gay?
Oh, he did.
You think he really meant the lobsters were
It all
being?
connects.
Yeah, they're thinking it could be climate change or disease, but...
Or the crabs were gay.
Or gay crabs.
Or gay crabs.
There's a much like sort of HIV took over in the 80s. If there is a version of that that's sort of sweeping through the gay crab community right now.
And they're all gay.
Whoa.
Because it has to be 90% of the population.
And by the way, I will eat a crab no matter what
Obvious.
preference where it lands.
And now it's so rare. How could you not? It's like it's going to be an exquisite delicacy at this point.
Oh my God. The sweetest crab. Oh, we got to get our crab. We should probably think about going to get some and just like hanging on to it.
Yeah, like when sriracha prices were going up.
Yeah.
It's that times 10.
When sriracha was going up, no joke, I went to Starbucks because I figured no one would be going to Starbucks for sriracha. And I just asked for packets of sriracha because they sell food there.
Yeah.
And guess what? They gave me packets of sriracha and they're still in my desk. I use them for emergency.
Oh, wow. Is sriracha still in limited supply?
I think I've seen it around. I saw one walking on the street. So
Yeah.
with its family.
Yeah.
So I saw it was I think a family of 4.
Oh, good.
And but it was just a single parent. So I think
Yeah. So the community's in trouble.
Yeah, but sriracha seems to be doing okay. But crabs?
Crabs are not 90% down. 90%, guys. If you had stock in crabs, would it go up or down? I actually don't know. The price is high. I guess it's up.
The theme for today is the environment. That's what we learned with the Van Gogh.
Mm-hmm.
A tree fell on my house.
Yeah.
And now with the crabs being decimated.
Do you want...
how do we fix this?
Do you want lady protesters to come here and throw tomato soup at G4?
I would be okay if lady protesters were to come, take their shirts off, and throw tomato soup on the monitor.
Sure.
Okay, that's fine. I don't care. And as long as they were topless, the message would come across.
That's a good point.
The environment is coming to get us. The rainforest is being devastated. As we learned in the documentary Fern Gully, which Avatar then...
They're releasing a couple sequels to that.
Really?
The Way of Water.
The
other one.
That's right. The Way of Water is going to slap, dude. I've been getting into water recently.
Me too.
Yeah?
I've been trying to drink more of it, and I bathe in it now more than I used to.
Yeah, I sat in it last night. I've been drinking it all day.
Yeah. You soak in it sometimes.
I soak in. I soak in hot, the hot kind.
Yeah.
Water is actually sick.
I know a lot of you probably only drink Coke and Diet Coke. I've been there, but try out water.
Dude, that's so funny. We were talking about that on our podcast last night.
Yeah.
My buddy Rob, who did a lot of drugs, I asked him, when you were at your worst, during a 12-month calendar year, how much water did you have, you think? And he earnestly said, I think in a year, I probably had 3 bottles of water. 3 bottles of water. Because he would go just get Diet Coke.
Yeah.
He wouldn't ever, water would be in the foods. And then
there is technically water in Diet Coke, but it's been through some stuff.
There's a famous episode of that Bear Grylls show where he's squeezing an elephant turd to get the water, but there's water in an elephant turd, but he squeezed it above his head and he squeezed it, and then all this shit water but it was there's water in there, and technically you put yourself at risk for disease, but you are getting water.
I feel like even in the jungle, there's probably a better place to find water. Because if you can squeeze water out of an elephant turd, there's probably other things you could squeeze it out of.
Yeah. Well, he also pissed in a snake skin, tied it up, threw it over his shoulder, and saved it for later.
Also, he's surrounded by a crew that just has water. Can you imagine holding a water bottle
and watching Bear Grylls?
Bear Grylls?
Hey, man, do you wanna hit at this? No.
Do you need to wash your mouth out with this after you chug this shit water?
No, I'm just going to undo the knot on this snake skin and then just squeeze old urine into my mouth.
Yeah.
I'll be good.
If I squeeze it onto a pine tree leaf, then it...
That's right.
It doesn't get rid of all the shit, but it starts to taste a little more like a pine.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's enough till we get to the Marriott later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to want to take a shower tonight.
So on that note,
Bear Grylls, dude, what an animal.
Bear Grylls, come on the pod.
Come on the show. Yeah, what do you want, a Glossier right now, dude?
Dude, we're on the 3rd page of Twitch or something.
Fuck yeah, dude.
We got over 2,000 Twitchers here, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Hey, we got all the Twitchers here.
Dude. Yeah, dude. Just fresh out of TwitchCon.
So I know I got to go, but apologies to Hagrid for what we said and also him dying.
Sorry, dude.
Sorry to...
I can't say sorry to him because he's dead, but I can say sorry. Did he have a son or a wife or...
Oh, he had family.
He had family?
He had there's a whole castle full of children that he had to look after.
Yeah. It was the red hair kid, the blonde hair kid.
Yeah.
Well, sorry to those actors.
Yeah.
Drake.
And apologies to any of the communities that we offended.
Which, if we were going to go back and... It's the gay lobster community.
Sure.
The topless environmentalist community.
Or just women.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I just mean they could all be offended on behalf of those too, for sure.
Okay, women that are topless environmentalists.
Okay, yeah.
The OBGYN community.
Sure. Well, OBE.
OBE.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's and gay lobsters as well. So.
But
Alaskan king crab, $20 a pound. We're gonna check in with this.
Yeah.
Maybe even later in the show.
Yeah. I mean, you got Andor Candor. You might have to check in at the end of that.
Oh yeah, I got to do that show. Stick around for Andor Candor.
Guys, seriously though, that's coming right up, right?
It's right after.
Literally after this, so
We're
don't go
talking
anywhere.
Yeah, episode 6. Please don't go.
Yeah. I mean, if you get bored, just cover some of the news that we didn't get to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
How was last night's episode?
Loved it.
Spoiler alert.
It's,
Loved it? Okay.
it's probably the best episode of the season so far.
Oh, man. Maybe I'll watch that tonight.
Yeah.
Guys, Fee, get well soon.
Nothing's wrong with her.
You're right. She's fine.
Let's play. Let's say what it is. She's just like sad or something.
She's
she's coming in at noon. Oh, I'm glad she could sleep in. Okay, cool.
She's tired. She was very busy.
I'm tired. I live 8 minutes away from work.
Yeah. If Fee wants an apology, then we'll get ahead of it.
She's going to have to give an apology to me and you and this audience.
Steph, should we go?
If you're ready to go, I'm ready to go.
Oh, I thought you said that we needed to, because I'll keep
we
talking.
do need to go. Yeah, we do need to go.
Yeah, I would just sit here and shoot the ass, but then we got to go do a shoot after Andor Candor.
Yeah, you got a whole thing to do.
Can you believe it?
I know. And we can't even say what it is.
I'm hanging out with Gina. That's what I can say.
Oh, so you know it's something.
So we may just have to go on Twitter and just absolutely skewer people. We might have to just take people down.
This is a case we cannot comment on for legal reasons.
I didn't comment on it.
Slam Diego.
Slam Diego.
Guys,
all right,
Slam Diego has
around.
consequences. Yeah, stick around.
Stick around for Andor Candor. I'll be sitting over here. I think Lena will be here. Steph on the mic. And we're talking about the best show on TV. Wow, I just said that.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
Dude, my house is jacked.